the Big Fan Podcast. Sit down and
relax and enjoy.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Big Fan Podcast. As always, I'm Chase, and with me every single time we record is Andrew.
Hello.
Coming back, little week break. Not really a break, but just a gap.
Yeah.
But a lot of stuff to catch up on and talk about. A lot of stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You want to start off with the Golden Globes?
Yeah, since we had our bet and everything, and
Looks like I won.
yeah, Leo won, and
No doubts.
it was almost like, because I was watching it. I started watching like halfway through, because the first half is usually just like, oh, this, stuff I really care about. So I started watching the half, and right off the bat, like I'm not doing like an excuse, but right off the bat, like it was like Leo's gonna win.
Why?
Because I don't know, like they kept showing the Revenant, and then like they kind of kept on like I don't think Concussion got any play.
It's because it sucked.
Well, like, it was
I'm
a
just kidding,
character,
I'm just kidding,
it's a
I'm
character,
just
but like it was kind of like it didn't get any like also nominated. It was just like I see Will Smith there. I'm like, oh, there's my boy.
Right.
But it was like Revenant was getting more plugs, and I was just like, I kept this feeling. I was like, I think Leo's gonna win.
Have you seen it?
I still haven't seen it. No.
Okay, because that movie, Leo or not,
Yeah.
was one of the best looking and
Experience, because I heard it's an experience.
Visually, it was
Yeah.
like, wow, like
Yeah.
just the way they shot every shot, it was incredible. Like,
I think that's why I probably
like they did
won.
like long takes
Yeah,
and pans and like
yeah.
once. I remember the first fight
That's
scene.
a thing right now.
It was insane.
Doing like not a lot of edits.
Yeah.
All starting off with like Birdman. But
Oh,
they
okay,
wouldn't
yeah.
like that whole movie. Like, there's no edit, but.
Really?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Every scene, there's no edit. It's
Oh,
just
okay,
one thing. But
per scene.
what you may call it, even like in Creed, every boxing scene, it's just there's no.
I like that.
There's no. Oh yeah, it's really cool.
I like it.
But I just got that feeling. I was like, Revenant's gonna. I feel like Revenant's getting a win because it feels like it's a popularity. It had the popularity vote already in. I was like, oh, this is like it's in.
But there's a reason for it, though.
I'm sure, yeah.
I mean, what else is the Golden Globes besides popularity?
Oh, definitely. Like I said, I think we both agree we don't
Yeah.
give two shits about these awards. Like the ESPYs, you guys are already athletes making bazillion dollars,
Here's
and now you
something
get
else.
awards.
Yeah.
You just take off your shoes.
I gotta get comfortable. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I said, we don't care about it. But
It was more for fun because it was like our
Yeah.
boys going head to head.
you kind of wanted to touch on the whole controversy of being
With the Oscars now, right?
all white,
Yeah.
nominees.
Which is so funny because it's like I said, like I defend it to this day, where it's like I give two shits about his kids, Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm just on board with Will Smith. You know what I mean?
can't get-
Like it's just like blinders are on, but it's just like you sent
can't.
me the thing, and it was just like Jada Pinkett Smith, saying this and that. I'm like, what are you doing? Your husband's out there making cool movies, and then you have like Spike Lee who ruined NBA 2K. And it's like you have some other people, and like this whole thing, it's like, oh, there hasn't been a lot of minority actors, mostly black actors. But then you did a funny point. It was like there's actually no Latino actors,
or Asian,
or Asian. It's just like that's
But
pretty.
the black people have all the influence they see, whatever.
Yeah, but like you also made a good point too, where it's like if they stop dressing up like in women's clothes and doing grandma's house movies
Or
nonstop.
all the Tyler Perry.
I know we're kind of lumping everyone because like Denzel is the shit.
He's the only one that hasn't dressed up like a woman.
Yeah, save like Will too. Like
Probably Will too. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no, he hasn't done that. But I know. But someone made a point though. Like when Will was nominated twice, he did lose to I think Denzel both times. So it's just like all right, but like this is back in like early 2000s though. Was the last time they were both nominated. I mean, you think about it, that's not too long ago. That's almost 16 years ago.
But do you feel like? Do you feel like it's like a sore loser kind of thing? Like, obviously, there was not enough
I don't think
black
for him.
actors. No, not for him.
Oh.
I'm saying like people who are outraged by it. Like,
Michael Moore,
yeah, like who
who
cares?
we should all like
Listen
listen
to.
to and take as
But it feels like once it's like saying like you're getting ready for a game. You do your best, and then after you lose, you like, oh, it's because of this, and this. But if you were to win, like, of course, like, look at me, And it's the same thing for the black actors. Like, yeah, we deserve all this, but if they don't get any attention, like, well, why is all the racism? But like, no one's saying anything. Like, it shouldn't be based upon erase. There's no black people. Let's find a movie where somebody did okay and put them in there just because for the sake of it.
Because like Concussion, it's not an action movie. It's solely a character piece. Like Foxcatcher. There's no action in it. There's like
some wrestling.
Well, there's some wrestling. There's a little bit like some drugs, but besides that, it's pretty much a dialogue movie, and it's just about Steve Carell, really, that character piece. And I think he was nominated, but it's like that's the type of movie it was. It was just a character piece movie where it's not gonna get a bunch like Foxcatcher was just like boop, right underneath the radar. It wasn't. It got nominated, but
people who saw it liked it.
Yeah, like I really dug it, but it was just. I think that's especially with Concussion, it's about the NFL. It's about a subject that we already know about. I
also really believe that there's some shadiness behind it because of the NFL. Yeah. Like I think, because I mean, they left out a lot of the parts where they talk trash about the NFL, hiding stuff, hiding results.
Their studio is owned by like not Disney. Well, like, I guess it goes up to Disney, but like the film studio like has a branch off of ESPN, and they got like. A lot of crossed out stuff. So
I mean, like there was a lot of details and like test results that the NFL like hushed away and like paid a lot of money to get rid of the evidence because they don't want to look like the bad guys, and which made them look more like bad guys.
The one cool part that they did leave in was the part where I think that left in there was the part where like they're in the Supreme Court in whatchamacallit is, or one, they're in a court in, what's the fucking president's name of NFL? Roger Goodell, who's played by Luke Wilson. The part that's actually really, Luke Wilson. Yeah, he plays Roger Goodell, but there's a part where, in real life, the senators or whatever are, like, comparing football to smoking. And it's like, it was a really cool, like, not cool, but it's like a really good, like, good one because the NFL is like, they're being compared to fucking cigarettes, which is like, no one wants that. But it's like, it's a true thing where it's like, oh, your product kills, which,
good.
Yeah, exactly. But
not good for business.
I think it's more funny than anything because I actually this morning saw snippets on Twitter of Will Smith's interview on the Good Morning Show, and he's very neutral. Like, he is on board with not going to the Oscars, which okay, he didn't win, but he's on board. But his interview was very neutral and like,
he's playing it smart,
which is cool. Like I support him. That's what I'm saying. Like you have his wife who's outspoken, this and that, and he brings that up.
Well, she has nothing to lose. She doesn't have a career.
Exactly. And then like Matrix was the last thing she was in. Yeah. And then, so it's like, I just support that. I was like, that's a smart move. Dance around it.
I'm sure he had a team of lawyers saying, don't say shit.
Oh, yeah, obviously. And it's like, I always felt like I like Leo. Like, I think he's a cool actor. Right. But I think both of the kind of guys who are like, this is silly. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I have to do this because blah, blah. Yeah. But it's funny.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but did you see Will Smith's aunt from Fresh Prince?
Yeah, I didn't see her video.
I saw it.
But I read the transcripts, and it was just like another thing.
It's all obvious stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people were giving her flack because everyone was just like, oh, she's had beef with them since Fresh Prince days when they fired her. I guess back then she had an axe to grind. She has an axe to grind now. She's making points where like our sons are being shot and killed, and it's like, yes, okay, like go back to whatever.
Right. I mean, she made a lot of good points though, but she was also playing it up.
Yeah,
but
big time. Yeah,
it's all dumb anyway.
Yeah. But. Well, it's funny because like in one of my journalist class, we had to do 3 topics throughout the semester, right? And it has like but basically had to do a newspaper like 3 times kind of thing, or blog, and like we're in my group. We're all like researching stuff and everything, or they're not researching, but throwing out ideas. I was like, oh, we do like the future, like virtual reality, and like the cost of it, and how it's going to play into movies, because like you have to kind of like everyone's major. Like since I was audio, there were some like film students, and I was like, oh, this is fucking interesting.
Kind of like everything.
Yeah, and I was like, you also because everyone was like, oh, Oculus Rift. I was like, yeah, but it's going to cost $600, and plus you need a $1,000 computer to run it compared to Sony's. It's going to cost me for this and that. And they're like, yeah, I don't know anything about that. Though. I'm like, what's the fucking point of journalism? So I threw that idea and they wrote it down, and then they were talking about Netflix and everything. I was like, well, it's also interesting, like cable cutting, I was like, you add up everything, the subscriptions you you pay every month or whatever. So it's more money than what you pay for cable television, this and that. They're like, oh, okay. They're like, but the Oscars though, and then we ended up going with the Oscar twice, and I was like, whatever, you know. And so I was just like, whatever.
It's like grab a tabloid and like that's what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, and that's what they're in. She's like, so this goes with all of our majors. I'm like, not really. This is pop culture. This is and
it's like very one dimensional.
Very one dimensional. Like, what we're gonna get out of this? Like,
just because it has to do with film,
race and everything. That's what they're. And by the way, this is all white kids talking about.
Oh, is it?
There was not one black or minority in the group.
You guys are racist.
Yeah, right. And I was just like, whatever. I'm just like going for the grade, you know. But I was kind of bummed because like I'm interested in journalism, you know. But it was just funny that we're like, oh, we're going with this. Like that's that, you know. But whatever. So my boy will get one someday. I just hope Leo doesn't win though, because then they still won't. They both won't have an Oscar. Yeah. So
how do you feel? I mean, I'm feeling strong about it.
Well, like, can you look at the other nominations? Because I don't think Tom Hardy is nominated. Was he? I think he was, or maybe I think that's for Best Picture. I think that's Best Picture.
Yeah, probably.
Which I did watch the other week.
Did you?
Yeah, me and Danny. She liked it. She liked it a lot. Like, I think she was surprised how much of a pro girl, pro woman that movie was. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Charlize Theron, dude. Whew. Yeah, I watch anything with Charlize Theron, dude. Like, she has a butt for days.
Oh yeah. All right, so we got Bryan Cranston for Trumbo.
All right. The funny thing is that probably went because like, what the fuck is that?
Right. I didn't watch it.
Exactly.
I don't know anyone
never heard of it.
Yeah,
but stuff like that usually.
Yeah, it's like what's so niche that we just.
What's so LA? You know?
The Martian, Matt Damon, which I don't get.
I got comedy for some reason, and then Golden Globes, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
All right.
Leonardo for The Revenant. We got the Danish girl, Eddie Redmayne. Redmayne, I don't know.
Whatever.
Some probably French. And I think that's it for Best Actor.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Best Actress. That was Best Actress. Yeah, that was the only one.
Just those guys? So
yeah, those are out of the guys, yeah.
So his is strong because everyone's kind of talking about it.
This is probably the one that people saw the most.
But,
I mean, I don't know how many people saw The Martian.
It got a good play.
Yeah.
Because that was a Scott Ridley movie.
Yeah.
So
we got a lot of TV ads and stuff.
Yeah. I'll wait till it comes out because I read the book. And it's just like, it's one of those things where like, there's no way that movie is going to like capture what the book was. You know? Like, spoiler alert, it's about a guy on Mars, right?
Yeah.
But in the book, it's about a guy on Mars for like almost like 3 years or some shit. You know what I mean? And it's like what he has to do to survive compared to a movie which is going to be 2 hours long. You know what I mean? It's just not going to capture the essence
like
of
all the nuanced stuff.
Everything, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, oh, I saw a guy on Mars and they can skip ahead like 300 days later. You know what I mean? It's just like, it doesn't really add.
Could do that in the book. But.
Yeah, but like in the book, they really captured like, it almost felt you were reading 300 days of, but not really. It was good. It was a good book.
It's like blank pages.
Right.
Day one. Same as yesterday.
Same shit, yeah. Same but so it was for funny though. But like I said, I think we both agree. We won't give two shits about these awards. They're petty, especially the ESPYs, which is even more petty. You know what I mean?
When is that? When do they hold that?
I think it's after the Super Bowl and everything and whatnot. So I'm excited for the.
What was there one? I don't know. There's a lot of awards, and I don't know. Is there one just for TV shows? If there is, I don't know what it's called.
I think that's some of the Golden Globes because a lot of TV got some. So a lot. I think the TV stuff gets Golden Globes, but I think there is just a TV one. I just don't remember. It's no. I don't know.
I know because
there's so many. Dude.
The Golden Globes and the Oscars, I used to think were the same thing for the longest time.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
There's so many, but So I wanted to. I'll get to the end of it, but also that just came up just recently was the Flash returned, and we had that big old slam of
Flash.
Yeah, big fans of the Flash. Not even that, like me personally, big fan of all that DC stuff. Yeah. And after the Flash, they were like here.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I felt like it wasn't too much. Like they didn't spoil shit, but it was just like this is what we're doing. And it was just like. No, okay. It was just like, I'm ready.
It was funny because we're on the sofa and Serena was like laying on my chest and they showed like the preview, like what's coming up next? And she's like, your heart rate like went up. I'm like, I'm excited. Like, get excited about
Yeah, dude, I was pumped. Like, I got home from class and it was like almost 11 o'clock. I was like, I want to watch this now. Yeah, I want to see it now. So I watched The Flash, and then because I had it recorded, and then I watched all the stuff, and I was just like, so fucking cool. Like, I mean, so what did you think of The Flash, The Return? Like,
I liked it. I like it.
I didn't know they did a mid-season break.
I didn't either.
I didn't know that
because it still says season 2.
Yeah, it's still season 2, but
season 2 technically.
Oh, because of I think Madman was the original who did the mid-season break.
And now The Walking Dead does that.
Now The Walking Dead does. A lot of people do. Even South Park does it now too. It just brings more money. That's all it is. But no, it's cool. Like the moment it came back, it was just like Glee. I was totally filled with Glee because it was just like I love the character Barry Allen. You know, I like that character. The actor, his name's like Gary Gustin or some shit, something like that. But it's GG. It's like what a superhero name. Like Marvel always does that. Like Peter Parker, BB, whatever. But
what did you think about
Wally West?
Yeah,
that's interesting. I'm excited to see where that goes. It's just kind of funny, where it's just like his dad's showing the cop. I can't think of his name. What's his dad's name?
I don't remember.
Detective West. I'm gonna call him. It's showing D West is showing his son around everything, and someone's like, "Hey, watch out, your dad. Your dad's a good detective." And he's just like, "What is it?" He says something.
He's like, "You didn't know he had a son."
No, that was before. He was just like, "Not that good." He says something like that, like, "Not that good." And he's like, "Okay." Like,
dude, he plays it cool.
Yeah, he's a cool dad.
If you were like if it was a real person like any of us, like we'd be like, "Fuck you!" Like,
you fucking old shit.
Get out of here! I don't know you.
No, like really cool. That actor, I forget his name, but he's from like Rent, is where I know him from. He's a good actor. Like anytime where he needs to like tear up, boom, he tears up. And it's just like, oh god, like
he, in my opinion, he's like, if you could like make or form like the perfect parent, like it's him. Like,
it is, because
he doesn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, he's supportive. He's a little bit stern. Even when Barry's like, "You're not my dad, Joe." He's like, "You're not my dad." Even he's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna back off, and then I'm gonna come at you.
I'm gonna let this cool down."
Yeah, fucking cool. But I thought he was gonna tell his lady that he's the Flash, and then ends up she's like, "Actually, I'm leaving."
I called it, dude.
Yeah,
I was like, he's not gonna tell her. He's not gonna be able to. Like, something.
I knew she was gonna tell it. He wasn't able to tell her, but I didn't expect her leaving. But like, oh, there solves that character because she'll be gone now.
Oh, I'm sure she'll come back.
Oh, I'm sure because I saw like a little like next week, like I think the Zoom has her or some shit like that or something like that. Zoom or Reverse Flash has her or something like that, and the return of Reverse Flash is back. And if you don't know what we're talking about, check out The Flash. It's a fun show. Like
if you didn't know, we like it a little bit.
It's good. People, I like to talk about it because people are like, well, let me check it out.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
check it out.
If you're really into something that people don't know about it, that's
I listen to it. Yeah, and then after that, they showed us a bunch of like DC stuff. Like they showed stuff from Wonder Woman, you know, and even My Lady.
That was the first time I saw like an actual
stuff. Yeah. Just little snippets of the movie, Danielle, she was hyped. She was like, "Oh, it's cool to have."
I didn't know that Pretty Boy was in it from Star Trek.
I didn't either, but I heard about it through podcasts through Kevin Smith. I didn't check the dots.
Is he gonna have like something later? Because I mean, he's a big actor.
I think he's heavily involved with that character of Wonder Woman. Like he's some sort of I don't know
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I don't know either. But Danielle was just like, "Oh, it's cool to have a female superhero that's not." Well, she said like that's not the Black Widow chick. You know what I mean? Who's not really a superhero. Like Wonder Woman's like a superhero. Like you know, she's.
Well, I mean, there's Captain Marvel. There's a bunch of Marvel like superheroes.
But chicks though.
Yeah, like Storm. Like
but they're not. Well, but like I don't know. This is the first that's like this is them. You know what I mean?
You mean?
For both, like Marvel hasn't had a movie where it's like female lead actor. You know, that's what I mean. That's what I mean by like DC's gonna be the first one that's gonna be like. Yeah. Captain America.
Well, they need to catch up.
Woman.
That's why they need to catch up.
They do.
To do.
I like this. Yeah, I like how they did this.
Still true though. Yeah.
How they unloaded like this is what we're planning. Yeah. And I'm a fan of their movies. Like sometimes like Man of Steel people didn't like, but like I feel DC like when they drop it, it's just like cool. Like I dig it, And then we saw a little stuff. We didn't see too much of Aquaman, but we saw they talked about that.
I saw him talking about it.
And we also saw the new Flash. Well, I'm kind of bummed because I'm so attached to Barry Allen, but I think they did draw the line like it's doing really well on TV for us. It is, but like it sounds like their goal is like okay, Barry Allen, the Flash TV is like that's young Barry Allen. Sounds like this guy.
He looks young though. He looks really young.
But it sounds like they're like this is the guy that's gonna be Justice League
Yeah.
Barry Allen. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's so weird. I don't get it. But we saw a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else they do? They did Wonder Woman, and then they unloaded the new trailer for the Suicide Squad, which looks cool. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I'm in. Like, it looks a little more funny.
You know what I liked? Okay, they did like all the Suicide Squad, like their history and all that. And Kevin Smith's like, yeah, this is Deadshot's helmet right here, blah blah blah. And like before that, they're showing another character and like his like comic books and this and that, but they didn't show Deadshot's comic books and all that because it's a freaking white guy. And they didn't want to explain that, I'm guessing.
I got you. I didn't pick that up. That's smart. Yeah, and then a lot of Joker in this trailer,
which is cool because we're not really seeing that much of him.
Which is cool. Like
in the trailers, anyway.
Yeah, and the only thing I'm like kind of like with Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, I'm a little bit on the Joker. Only reason only reason is like the tattoo platinum grill. That's the only thing I'm like, why that direction? I'm still, because it looks like a cool Joker. Like, it looks like a comic booky, which I always base my knowledge off. It's just like, oh, that's like a comic book. That's what it looks like. It's just like, I don't ever see the Joker, like, getting tatted up in prison, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
I think he did a lot of them himself.
So maybe just like crazy stuff? Like, they're just like him fucking...
I mean, the grill, I mean, even
you know what I mean? Like, I'm on board. I'm just like, why that direction?
Well, let me mention this. Like, let
me keep talking.
And what's his name? Heath Ledger's Joker. Yeah. Even he had, like, bling sort of stuff. He had, like, that custom suit, shit. Like, so, like, that was his grill, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, his fanciness. Like, he has his own
footprint on that character, right?
Like, he's a fancy character, just in like a grungier, like crazier way.
Yeah.
So I figured like this is like his like weird
mark on that character. Yeah. Like because I think each like Marvel and DC every time, like especially Batman. How many Batmans are? But I think they have to kind of like, okay, now this is this Batman. This is this Joker. You know, they kind of have to like separate this version. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, because everyone's gonna be like, Heath Ledger was so great. Heath Ledger, you know, it's like, all right, calm down.
He was.
I don't know, calm down.
You don't like him?
Yeah, I'll take Bane over. I think we talked about this. I'll take Bane over.
I didn't know that. You like Bane's character over
in the movie.
Heath Ledger's character
in the movies. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
If we're talking about just all around, Joker is a really cool villain because he's like, I don't get. Yeah, he's one of the best. But in those movies, the trilogy, I like Bane over the Joker. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How could you justify that?
Serious as a heart attack. He was a cool guy. Like his posh accent. He's like...
He doesn't even talk like that.
Exactly.
It makes no sense.
It was totally unexpected. It was just like, oh, he's a fucking classy dude.
He's not classy at all.
Classy dude.
He's not.
It actually was. It was classy, dude.
He was like
super posh.
Bad Sean Connery.
Oh, dude, it was so cool.
I mean, he looked badass.
Every time I watched that movie, just because of Bane, it was fucking good, dude. Practicality and deception. But I'm excited. Like, they showed a bunch of stuff, and...
I mean, you can't deny the actor who's playing.
Oh no, it was still cool. Yeah. Oh, Jared Leto's gonna kill it because Jared Leto. Like, I forgot. I was watching Alexander the other day. I forgot Jared Leto's in that. He's like his gay friend in that movie.
Yeah, he's a weird.
But what should we call it? Like whether Jeff Johns, right? Jeff Johns, is his name? I forget. And Kevin Smith, they were talking about like, so the Joker is like, well, he's not part of the Justice League. I was like, do you think they're going after the Joker, or you think the Joker's just kind of like B plot and the Justice League? Because I saw some other characters that was like, oh, who are these guys? And I think, I don't know.
Well, I think the Joker is manipulating both sides.
Both sides, yeah. Like, and then you see a little bit of Ben Affleck. Like that's gonna be after, because Batman and Superman comes out in March, just around the corner, dude. Yeah, Deadpool coming out next month. She wants to go see that, but there's just a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. But too much.
I'm excited because, like, you know, I'll go see the Flash movie. I'll be bummed that it's not this guy, but then also Wonder Woman's movie. She wants to go see that. I'll go see Aquaman because that looks sick.
It does.
They came out with a little synopsis kind of thing with that.
Did they?
I think they were talking about it where he's like a New York, blah blah blah, and he finds out like, you know, he's from Atlantis. Like he kind of touched on that subject a little bit, but I'm excited because once they did when they show that first look of the Justice League, like I was right off the bat like, oh, because like that's like the Avengers. You know, when everyone saw, like, who was a big Marvel fan, when they saw the Avengers, that was just like, oh, fuck, they're all standing together in a circle, you know? But, like, seeing the Justice League is just like, that's fucking cool. Like, so cool, dude.
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot to live up to and to compare to because of Marvel.
I don't think they need to compare it though.
No. I can't. I'm like,
go dark.
I don't mean compare as far as like the styling.
Live up to.
But I mean as far as like the world and like the universe they're creating. Like they have to. Like you can compare that because. Yeah. It needs to be cohesive and like the kind of thing where they're splitting the different berries. Like that sucks, but they already know what we don't know. Like they have like I think till 2019 or 2020 the movies lined up. Yeah. And same with Marvel, they have I think till 20 something like lined up. Like at least I think it's at least 2 to 3 movies per year. Yeah. Each DC and Marvel. I don't know if it's just this year or I think it starts this year and then. Just for the next like 5 years, there's shit coming out. I'm on board with. And I believe I'm 100% sure that around that end of that, they're gonna like be recasting and like. Oh yeah, because getting younger guys. We talked about the last podcast that Robert Downey Jr. isn't gonna be Iron Man forever. Right. I could take over.
Yeah, right. I'll take that job. I like how Kevin Smith always puts it. He's like, that's an easy job. You're literally in a black room. With like some light, and you're just
moving your eyes.
Yeah, because like the only time they ever see him in the suit is just his face, and it's like that's an easy fucking job. And then like was it Iron Man 3? They're like, we need to take him out of the suit a lot, which they did a lot. Remember, like the whole time
like, talking to the kid,
and then he like comes out of the suit, and like so much like that whole.
And he gets paid the most, I think, in Hollywood.
Does, and that's why for the next Captain America, that's why it's the Avengers B. Like group because it's like no name kind of actors besides like the people who are because the money. But DC unloaded a lot of cool stuff without spoiling too much, and
that's what I appreciated the most.
Not spoiling.
They didn't show too much. It was still like
because Batman and Superman they showed a lot, but I'm still like money. I'll watch it. I'm gonna see it so many times on theater. I bet. Oh yeah, dude. Like I'm gonna see it once. I just found out the whole IMAX situation. We don't have a true IMAX theater.
Yeah, we don't.
Down here.
It's like, good. It's better than a regular theater.
But like the ones in
it's not set up.
Edwards, in Ontario, that's IMAX only in 3D. Right. They don't have IMAX 2D.
Yeah, they don't. Which is I mean, I guess I'm cool with it if they do. Not? No, I know, but I'm cool with it if they do like 1 or 2 things in actual 3D where it comes out or whatever. Yeah. But other than that, like it looks normal.
Like I would have loved to go see Star Wars in IMAX 2D.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's only one in California?
Yeah, it's up in Northern California. It's up in the north, like up in the Bay Area.
Is it?
Yeah, that's like one of the main ones where they actually show true IMAX and 2D.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck, I would love to see that.
I mean, it's kind of shady because they don't really tell you that.
I know. That's the whole controversy of it.
For those who don't know, there's like the way the directors shoot the film. The IMAX is to
break it down.
It's to like represent what their vision for it actually was in the way they shot it.
Yeah.
In 2D. Yeah. In 3D, which we have down here, it's not what they originally planned. It's usually like altered after post and all that. Like, so I don't know. It kind of sucks that it's so far away because that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I love this. Like, I like this experience.
Because they're bigger screens, right?
Yeah, they're way bigger screens. They're like, especially imagine that with Star Wars, just like, fuck.
Yeah. You know what would be really cool? Like if Disneyland had one.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Like I don't see why.
I'm sure they're probably they might have one, but I don't know if they have a true IMAX 2D one. But
I don't know.
So much stuff to come out, and it's around the corner. Like the first of these big lists is next month with Deadpool. Yeah, she wants to go see that.
That's the first one, right?
Because she likes to see Deadpool. That's only a couple weeks.
Did you hear about people like complaining that it's rated R?
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh, my kids will be able to see it." Like, that's not a kid movie.
Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's not what it's for.
Yeah.
It's like saying like this porn over here.
Marvel's gonna take a hit for it, but I think they're comfortable with the turnout it's gonna get.
Well, it's for the fans. It's not for mainstream.
Exactly. So I think they're gonna take a hit, but they're not trying to make
huge profit.
They're not trying to make Avengers every single time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which they shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Like they shouldn't make like Avengers. Like they have a huge catalog.
Which dilute the quality and like the specialness of it.
Yeah. Be too cheesy. You know what I mean? On some of these like Deadpool, like as a dark character, it's like why make it PG? You know what I mean?
Did you see those slick little advertisements they did for Valentine's Day? Because it comes out on Valentine's Day.
Oh, does it come on Valentine's Day? Okay.
They had like billboards of like what's his name? The beautiful guy you hate. Ryan Reynolds, like behind like his girlfriend, and it's like true love can't be killed or whatever, and it's to make it seem like like a chick. He's like, oh, I might want to see that, but like really, it's freaking Deadpool.
That's smart. That's pretty smart.
It's pretty funny. I think it's cool that they're like being clever and like playful with
witty,
it.
And everything. Yeah, it definitely have to be that way. And then that's the first, and then I think right after that is not right after, but in March is Batman vs Superman and. Like if I had an indisposable amount of money to spend on, just to do it, there's two things I would like to buy. It's those hot toys that are Batman of Ben Affleck's Batman and I forget his name, but Superman. But they're like the identical fucking
very
detailed. They're like I don't know, a foot tall, and it's just like
a couple thousand.
No, a few hundred. Yeah, they're like a couple hundred, like about
100,000.
No, $100 bills. No. Just like they're like 300 tops, but they're like super detailed and like you can swap the heads out with all that stuff.
Those are like the usually the ones that are like where they have exclusive.
Made in China.
Well, they have exclusives out like Comic-Con and stuff like that, where you can only get like a few. Like that's where the only spot you can buy them. Yeah.
Like I wanted to get like the Bane, but they're like $180 something.
You mean the real Bane?
Yeah.
Where he's got like the stuff coming into.
Oh no! Dark Knight Rises Bane.
It's the fake Bane.
Yeah. Whatever, man. It's funny because I was reading a comic book with Bane, and it's so funny that like I didn't believe you for the longest time that he is like
he's Mexican.
Well, not Mexican,
but Mexican.
He's South American or some shit. He's like Cuban or some shit.
He's
like
not Cuban.
Yeah, he's like Cuban or something like that.
He's a Mexican.
No, they don't. He's not Mexican.
He's Mexican.
His
Cuban. Mom's Mexican.
His mom. The story I was reading was like. It was Dark Knight Rises story, but this was pre that movie. But there's a whole like his mom was in prison and gave birth, but he was like in a Colombian prison or some shit like that. But it's on my phone. But so that was Return of the Flash. I'm excited because that's gonna be another 10 episodes. They do like 20-something episodes.
I know per season. That's great.
I love it. You know what I mean? Like she's starting to watch it, and sometimes she's like, I kind of like you just kind of have to take it, just jump in with both feet. Kind of, but
that's crazy.
She saw a couple episodes. She was like, "Well, that's cool." And then what next thing I want to start on was DC is coming out with is today, the Legends of Tomorrow,
right? And
that's another whole thing where
it looks cool.
The only thing I know about it is like there's people from Flash and Arrow, like that. It's the whole universe of that, but it's like the B League, Justice League.
Right, yeah. But they're still like really successful.
Yeah, and everything I've heard is supposed to be pretty cool.
Yeah,
and it's fun.
Cool. What I like, I forget the guy's name. He's the redhead that he's like a time traveler that comes to them. He's the one that like gathers them all.
I had the name.
I don't know what like his power.
I want to say Ric Flair, but it's not.
No, it's not Ric Flair,
obviously. But he's the guy. He's a time traveler.
Yeah. But like I don't know his power, if he has powers or not, or if he just time travels. I think
he's just from different like time, and so he's like able to.
I don't know. But what's cool is he's like before that he's been known for being in Doctor Who show like that. He was like he was part of like one of his companions or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's cool because like he's already been a time traveler like for
so
most of his career. So
superhero time traveler now.
That's pretty cool. And he's like in the show in Doctor Who, he's like really nerdy and like he's the one who's always like in need of help. He's like always in distress,
the helpless one.
Yeah, and in this he's like all like assertive and like
the commander.
Yeah, he's like this is my stuff. This is my team. Like I think that's cool.
I can't remember his name, but. I want to say Ric Flair, but it's not Ric Flair.
It's not Ric Flair.
I don't know why I keep. That's like the top of my head. It's like lights, like Ric Flair.
It's a good name. It's
a good name. But that looks fun though because it has like Hot Girl.
Yeah.
The Atom.
Hawkman.
Is he in it too?
Yeah.
They're both in it. Okay, I wasn't sure they're both. Then you have the Atom, who was in both.
Flash.
Right, they're both. Was he in both?
No, he's just the
Flash guy, right?
And
then you have the Canary, the Black Canary, and then you have Captain Cold. So it's like
and then Heat Wave or whatever.
Heat Wave too. So
I don't
even
know if that's his name.
I don't know either. But it's like you have all these like the terms that out there. It's like the B League,
right?
But they're like all really cool, interesting characters because of the TV show. So that starts tonight.
You know what was interesting? I don't know if it's true or not because I don't know DC that well. But the guy who is the time traveler captain guy, whatever. He comes to them and he's like, you guys know, the greats like the Flash and the Man of Steel and all that.
Oh, he throws out the Justice League, right?
But what is cool is he says, you might not know it yet, but you become bigger than them. like in the end. Like you are the legends.
Oh.
That's why they call legends. You're the legends of tomorrow.
That's cool. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh, is that guy's name?
Yeah.
It was. It wasn't like a catchy.
It's not
name.
Ric Flair.
No, I know. It wasn't like a catchy name though. That I remember.
I finally downloaded the IMDb app because you'd be surprised. I use it a lot.
Why?
IMDb, just looking up stuff like this, like I'm living right now.
Yeah, but
Rip Hunter. That's the time. No, that's the character's
the
name.
character's
who time travels. Rip Hunter, but the actor's name is Arthur Darvell. But yeah, Rip Hunter. See, I was so close. Ric Flair, Rip Hunter.
Sure,
it's pretty close. No, there's a lot of cool like characters in this, and I think it's gonna be fun. And that starts tonight. I'm on board. I'm gonna start recording because I like that universe, and it's the same creator of The Flash, of Arrow, of Supergirl, and I haven't been watching Supergirl, which I think I should be because I heard it's fun. But like,
it's okay.
Seeing the image of Supergirl and John Johns. It was sick as fuck, dude. Like that was just so cool to see the Manhunt. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, cause like
dude, the Manhunt is badass.
That's the thing.
He's one of my favorite DC characters.
That was just so cool to see those two. Just like it was just cool to see that image because like I remember like watching the Justice League cartoons, you know, and like
I think they did it well. Like his look.
That's what it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks cool.
The show is it's rough. It's a little rough, but you know what?
That's what I heard.
One of the coolest characters they've already brought in was the Red Tornado.
I heard about that too.
And he was pretty cool.
He was pretty. You been watching it?
Yeah. Okay. In the cartoon, he kicks ass.
Yeah.
And he kicked her ass for a while.
Yeah.
But like she figured it out.
She's Supergirl.
Yeah, she's Supergirl.
Because she's cousins with Superman.
Yeah. She's older than him. Technically.
Yeah, technically, but how he got here and everything. Yeah. But I just remember, as a little side note, just seeing that image of them flying, I was like, that's fucking cool. Like,
that was definitely cool.
We live in that time now, you know? And something else, I think I'm probably more excited than the TV shows of DC is the return of X-Files this Sunday.
I know.
I am pumped.
I think we have like 2 episodes left to be done with
cool.
the Netflix or whatever.
Finally be done with it.
Yeah.
The fucking pack that's at Best Buy waiting for you to get off to get home. The pack, the complete season of X-Files, $280.
Well, you know what? I think it was funny because it used to be way cheaper.
Blu-ray. Oh yeah, they pumped it up because it's coming back, and it's just, very smart. But just
sucks. But
that return, I'm pumped because they look so good.
I know she's still hot.
She's still hot. I forget her name, but
I still do things to her.
David Duchovny and Duchovny. I would say Duchovny.
He has a huge hog.
Yeah, huge hog. Dude's packing. But they look really good still.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited for it. Like, it looks like they're doing more conspiracy government than Alien. But it's just fine. Yeah, but like, I love the parts where they get deep in the alien
I think
stuff.
they will.
Yeah. I think that they're also not showing too much. But I'm so pumped for that.
You know what always bummed me out? Is no one was really like hyped on Fringe. That show Fringe. I love that show.
Heard of Fringe.
You never heard of Fringe? No. It's pretty much X-Files, but with younger people.
No.
And crazier shit. Like, it's a good show. Watch Fringe. Yeah.
Is it on?
No,
it's streaming devices.
I don't know. Maybe the back. It's. I mean, they don't. It's not a show anymore. But it was a good show. I believe J.J. Abrams did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that.
It was a good show and like good visuals.
Yeah.
Like really crazy stuff.
It was good.
It was good.
It
was like a good show.
It was a good show. But yeah, I got that. I'm gonna get that set to record once that starts, and it's only like 10 episodes too. It's very short.
Is it?
It's only like 10 or 8 episodes.
I think it's cool.
I think they're testing the waters.
Yeah, true.
It's a smart move.
True.
I think they're gonna dip their toes, and depending how well it does, they might do more, or they might just bang it out with like this is what we wanted to end it.
I think if they were smart, they would have gone with Netflix.
Yeah. True, because Netflix would have devoured that shit.
They would put a whole bunch of money into it. Oh yeah, and everyone would have ate it up.
Yeah,
and then just boom, 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 watch them all.
Binge it, just like the cock is out.
Ducockneys.
The cock is out. But just to wrap up all these TVs, little nods to was F is for Family. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah, we watched it.
That was good.
Put you through the wall.
Yeah, through the wall here, Dad. Like just listen to Bill Burr's voice. Like I jumped on his wagon late, I know, but like I love his style. So like F is for Family was really good.
Did you watch the new Tom Segura special?
We did watch that. That was really funny. We were cracking up on that one. And then I know we're late to the party, but her and I, we're gonna watch it tonight. But we watch Fargo, the series.
You know what? I love the movie. I heard the show is amazing.
The show's really good. The show's really funny.
I missed the boat on recording it.
Hulu.
I don't have Hulu.
We don't either, but we got it.
Good for you.
But we got someone's account.
No, I heard it's really good. I do want to watch it.
It is. And Billy Bob Thornton's, he's like an assassin kind of guy, but his intimidation is really funny and unique because Billy Bob Thornton. Like
scrawny older guy.
It's just like he has like this bang thing, and it's just like, but how he intimidates people is just really, it's just funny and like it is intimidating because like there's one scene where he goes into a post office, right? And he's just like, I'm looking for a package. Like, oh, what's the name? He's like, they're in Wisconsin or Minnesota, whatever.
Minnesota.
And they're like in Minnesota, and they're like a post guy's like, oh, what's the name, fella? How can I help you? And he's just like Duluth. He's like, well, that's the town. I need your name. He's like, no. He's like, no. What'd you say? He's like, you heard me. And he's like straight faced, and the guy's like, then you see the guy kind of slowly like
realize what's happening.
This is weird, and he's just like kind of go a little back and forth for a little bit more. And Billy Bob's like, do I need to go back there and take it myself? Like he doesn't threaten him. He's just like, no, I'll get it. And it was just so interesting. It was kind of it reminded me of No Country for Old Men. Old Men.
Oh yeah.
That guy's
kind of creepy.
It's kind of creepy. He's just like flip a coin. Just like, I don't want to flip a coin.
I don't want to
flip a coin.
You don't get a choice.
But no, that was good. We've been watching that. We're gonna watch the season finale of that, and then I think that's pretty much what we've been watching was Fargo lately, and then
those 1 hour episodes.
About 45, 48 minutes. Cause it was FX, so you got a tie-in commercial, so it's 48 minutes or something like that.
Last night.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know you don't watch it because you're not really a big Marvel fan, but they have Agent Carter.
Yeah.
And they did a 2 hour premiere.
Ooh.
Yeah, 2 hours. It was good. Like I love it.
What's that about, real quick? Give me the real quick.
Okay, so Miss Carter she's part of like
now Mrs. Carter, Agent Carter. What is this?
Agent Carter. Sorry, it's my bad. Cat. She wishes she was a Mrs. Carter.
Yeah.
But pretty much Shield.
Yeah.
Was something a little bit different back then.
Yeah.
In the 40s and all that. So she's like
a spy.
She's a spy, and like the whole dynamic back then where women ain't crap. Yeah. And she kind of plays to that where she like,
I'm dainty.
Yeah, I'm dainty. She's a badass. But she's a badass. She knows how to fight. She kicks ass. Yeah. And pretty much her and.
So it's a spy show.
Sort of, yeah. But there's some like not mystical, but like Marvel-ish type of stuff every now and then, like hints of it. But it's weird because she hangs out like her sidekick is like Tony Stark's butler, Jarvis.
Oh.
Jarvis is like her dude.
He's a person.
Yeah, he's a real guy. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not Tony Stark.
Is that voice?
Yeah. Cool. But it's Tony Stark's dad who's helping her. Oh, okay. It's his butler. Okay. And that's where he gets his name.
Is it the dad, the guy from Mad Men? Is he in it, or is there someone else?
Was he from Mad Men?
Yeah, the guy who plays Tony Stark's dad in all the movies.
Yeah, same guy.
The white hair guy. That's the guy from Mad Men. Yeah.
Well, no, he's not white hair.
Yeah, like a Mad Men, he has all white hair and shit.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. And, in
the movies, he has dark black hair.
Does he? I guess he does.
He has like a little pencil mustache, kind of.
Yeah, I wonder if it's still him, but okay.
I like it. Like it's good. Somehow they figure out a way to like make it very intriguing. Yeah. And they
it's on like ABC.
Yeah, and aesthetically, it's like all like.
Because ABC's Disney.
It's like all done really well. Like, like all the photography, like all of it, like it looks legit. Like
I might check it out. Might check it out.
It's slower. It's slower than The Flash and all that, but it's still.
I re-added. I jumped up a step.
And she's hot.
I saw pictures, but I finally added Arrow back to my list.
Yeah. I mean, I say suffer through it.
I'm gonna give it another shot.
Just suffer through it.
I think
just for the lore and the story. I mean, they even have a cameo from Constantine, which I'm starting to watch.
Yeah,
Constantine.
That was a good show. Got canceled.
John Constantine, or whatever his name is. That was fun.
It was a cool movie.
Yeah, I liked it with Keanu Reeves.
But all right. So let's check it out.
So if you're a fan,
recommendations we give you.
Go into
a lot of comic book stuff. This is a time of comic books right now. It is. There's not a lot of other stuff really, But I wanted to wrap up this subject with the other day. I was thinking, I don't know how I came across it, but I forgot that in 2005 I became a published author.
2005?
Yeah. High school days.
Really?
Yeah. I became a published author. How, Chase? I'm going to tell you.
Explain yourself.
So, this was a thing in a class where people were like, I think
it's a bunch of bullshit. But
yeah. In the class, during English, whatever, at that time, we were dealing with poetry, different types of poetry.
Good old poetry.
And,
poetry.
You do your poetry for, your credit for the class, but you can also submit it because they were doing this book for young authors. Right?
The class was?
No, like there was a whole, like throughout the United States, they were doing this thing where you can submit it to be published in this young author short story / poetry. So I was like, okay. So I go home watching this movie. I can't even tell you what movie it is, right? Because I don't remember. But it's a famous song called When Irish Eyes Are Crying. Okay. You probably heard it.
Probably, I don't know the name.
It's basically like, when Irish eyes are crying, blah, blah, blah. It's just like it's an Irish song. Okay. But I read a poem. And it's basically the lyrics to...
You copyright.
Oh, dude, I fucking plagiarized it. Fucking copyright.
Rewind that, right? What did you say? Anything? Okay.
Yeah, right. But so... Turn it in, and it's like I think I took some of the lyrics and did my own
switcheroo.
But like I don't know if I was intent and with intent I did this. It just became this, right? Boom. She's like, "Oh, James, you should submit this." Sure, whatever. Don't talk to me. Submits it. Boom. I get in the competition to like, "Oh, you're in the blah blah to be published." Whatever. Cool. Boom. Win $50. Got published.
No way. You know why? You know a big reason, I'll tell you why. Back then, the internet wasn't really prolific.
Yeah.
So they couldn't just we better check all these for plagiarism. Like now, they'd have to read the books that's from here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from here. That's from
here. So I was cracking up. I was like, I forgot that yours truly, Chase, is a published author. I wish I could find, I don't know what the name is, but I wish I could find the book.
I think you're a poet. You're an established poet.
I'm an established poet, yeah. I wish I could find the book, because I think when they're like, "Oh, do you want to purchase the book?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't care about that."
How much was it? Probably $100.
I don't know.
Or $50.
Yeah, probably $50. It was like a book. It was throughout the whole United States of students. That's
pretty interesting.
So it's just
that's funny.
Such a piece of shit.
Dude.
But it's just I just thought it was so funny. It was just at the time where internet really wasn't how it is now. There's still internet. There's still AOL and whatnot.
But it would, how long it would have taken them to actually do the research and
But the funny thing is, though, it's a famous folklore song. I think I even titled it "Irish Eyes."
Did you really?
I think I did.
You changed the title?
Fuck no, dude. Because I gave two shit.
And they're like, yeah, because you're Irish, right?
Yeah. Okay. And so it just. I just remember the whole transition. You should submit this. All right, got submitted. Hey, you're in the competition to win money. All right. Hey, you won money and you also got published. All right.
Yeah, now you get emails and
I got sued and whatnot, the yin yang, but just funny. I wanted to say that story for the podcast.
Do you think now it'd be harder and easier to plagiarize? Because now you can go to deep corners of the internet and find something that's still good, but no one knows about it, or maybe might not find.
The blacklist.
Yeah, or the dark. Go to the dark web.
The dark web. Yeah, we had a conversation about the dark web. It's crazy.
Tor network.
Isn't that podcast about the dark web on Radio Lab?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
that's pretty good.
It's just so funny. And also the tie-in I wanted to talk about, because I watched this documentary, I forget what it was called, on Prime. But in the early days of internet for us, with AOL, I was a fan of webcam dick pics.
You were a fan?
I not watching people do dick. I occasionally would share webcam pictures of my dick pics.
I never really used a webcam.
Yeah, it's so funny because I would never do that today.
No.
With the phone, or I would never take.
Why not?
I don't know. There's no reason to take a dick pic.
Way better. You can look. Actually, I don't know.
I have no need to do that. But it's it was just so funny, the confidence and the protection of the computer and the internet. It was just ASL, you're a chick, send pictures back, send pictures back, there's a dick pic. It was just I don't know, young Chase was very careless.
And how many chicks actually like dick pics is 0.
And the funny thing is I never talked to Danielle, but as a girl, I don't think I would like a dick pic.
They're not pretty.
They're not pretty.
Actually, none of them really pretty.
Yeah, none of them are pretty, and it's just you either get hard or just flaccid, which is
No, you don't. You gotta fluff. There's an in-between
There's
stage.
an in-between, like, this is kind of...
That's
this is kind of it, but it's just, I don't know.
Inside your secret.
Teenager Chase was very careless, dude. Like, I got caught so many times, like, Chase, stop it. This is not what it's for.
You got chased.
This is a family computer.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So your family's seen your dick?
Well, obviously they have, because
but
they gave birth to me.
Not a tiny.
They've seen
tiny Chase.
They haven't seen full-grown Chase's dick, but they've seen teenager dick.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, just about, huh? I got a growth spurt.
Did you? Instead of a height growth spurt?
I got a growth spurt, dude. When I hit the 15, 18, when I'm there, it'll grow. But that was funny. But that was you when you were in that younger days?
We never had internet, fast enough to even use a webcam.
The dick pic be all digitized.
Yeah, I'd had a better time just drawing it out, or taking a piece of paper and a pencil over it.
Oh, the dick. It kind of looks like.
It was sort of around there. I don't know.
Be honest with it too. Just don't even do a huge sketch. Just do a regular. It's kind of what it looks like.
A huge head on it.
Notice the mole.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we never.
No.
We didn't have that luxury. I'm
Okay.
sure I would have.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't savvy enough to know how to hide it either from my mom or my dad. On the computer, I don't know how to backtrack my erase here, erase there. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. I'll tell a story. Hopefully she never listens to this podcast, but it's fun. It's my grandma. I don't think she listens to the podcast. So, anyways, when I first moved down here, I worked in a restaurant up in Big Bear, right? And when I would work up there, I would stay at my grandparents' house instead of having to go up and down the mountain, right? So, for some reason, this Chase and teenage, I was careless. You put me in front of a computer and you have a webcam, I'm taking pictures of my dick. So, anyways, that's what I did. So I was at their house and I worked for the weekend, what have you. And for some reason, I don't know the exact foreground of the story of who I was talking to. I just remember I was taking dick pics, and I remember I was upstairs, and the upstairs was one gigantic bedroom, and that's where I was, and just Chase, can you come down here? I'm just yeah, I'll come down. She's where she's in the living room, and the computer was kind of in their luxury bonus room, whatever. She's can you go over there and fix that? Well, I forget how she put it. It was very unawkward. But I go over there, and it's just full hog, maximized, and it's just I guess I forgot to delete some pics.
No way.
Yeah, I did. It was pretty embarrassing.
Jesus. Nice.
And not even that, afterwards, she was that's disgusting.
She said that?
And then she said, that my dick's disgusting.
Did she know it was you, or did she think there was a picture?
Oh, dude. If it's just her and Grandpa, and then all of a sudden there's Chase comes, she knew it was my...
No, but saying she didn't think you might have downloaded it from the internet, or we're online.
Because probably the background was her
oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jeez.
So afterwards she's that's disgusting, that's my computer, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to see that, Phil, blah, blah. And I was just oh, my bad. And it's just so funny because it's
can you throw this keyboard away and burn this? Because
it's just how careless I was. I don't remember all the details.
You're snap, yeah. There it is.
Exactly. I said, you put me in front of a computer and a webcam and a bit of privacy. There were dick pics being taken when I was I must have been 15.
I don't think I took my first dick pic till I was probably 21.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's 21. A while then. Oh.
I was a late dick pic bloomer.
That started at a young age. But it's nowadays, oh no, I don't want to do it.
And I was still I don't think this is a good idea. But
she's at work. Check this out. Looking good.
She's oh, my husband sent me a text. Oh!
Looking good.
Or not.
That's all. I just couldn't do it now because I would have wanted. There's no reason for me to send her dick pics. She can just come home and be hey. I don't need to send a dick pic, but no, I just thought that was
that's funny. Man.
Young careless Chase.
That is funny.
Was funny. I've been caught.
We need to get her on the podcast.
Oh, good Lord, no.
Rehash
this, that awkwardness.
Let's unpack this whole emotional ride that she put her through.
It's just funny.
But if she's
yeah.
Oh, she's not hard. What killer? Oh, my dick pic.
Yeah, my dick pic.
That's how powerful it is.
I just remember, because she was in the one room, she's yeah, go on there and delete stuff, whatever. I was right off the bat, I was oh, shit. And I just go around there, and it's just there's Chase. But horrible. That was the early 2000s for you. You know what I mean? Early 2000s of the internet.
That was like
not Yahoo, but AOL. You know?
That was like the beginning of
that's
all this.
That's all I used the internet back then was go to the chat rooms to talk about music and movies, and go on there looking for cybery. You know, that was all I used.
Catfish for that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, dude. I'm sure it was like some pedophiles talking to me like, "That's a nice dick, boy."
Yeah, like, I'm swear I'm only 14.
Yeah, right. Same age as me, but
that's
funny. I just thought that was some good jokes right there for you. Good story. Good story jokes.
Extra knowledge.
But yeah, I uploaded a podcast this week. There was a sibling cast because Chani was down.
Oh, your sister? You did
that?
Yeah,
her and I did one. We just kind of talked about games and stuff like that because we grew up with
like board games.
No, like actual because we grew up in a household where our games were supported. Like we had NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation. We but we just and the funny thing is she brought up a game I totally forgot. I'm not gonna rehash. You can check out the podcast if you want to. It's funny. It's all right. It's all right. But there's a game I totally forgot. I think it was on Super Nintendo, I believe, where you're just a fucking dolphin and you're collecting rings.
You talking about Echo?
She said it was Echo.
I remember that.
We used to play that, and I was just like,
it looked bad.
Yeah, we used to play that, dude, and it was just like, holy fuck!
I knew it was a little kid. Like, that's stupid.
I just remembered shit. I was like, holy fuck! And I remember it's just a Sonic type of game where you're just a fucking dolphin.
That's horrible.
But so you can check that out. But now we're all caught up here, and we'll be back at you guys deep inside your earlobes, your ear pus,
ear pus,
and check out our videos on YouTube, Big Fan Podcast. Also, you can go to the website at bigfanpod.com. Rate, like, share everything about the podcast, and
tell your friends.
And look out for the Michael Gable podcast, which is called
Shut Up and Chill.
Shut Up and Chill. And if you're a fan of the times we've had Gable and his crazy trucker mind, check out his podcast.
So we got him coming up with his own podcast, and I have another one I'm going to start again with another buddy of mine. We'll go into details about that later, but it'll probably just be a YouTube channel, so go to that.
Yeah, and once again, thanks guys for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.